Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class with English for grade 5. We are learning unit number 8, Major Raja Aziz Bhatti Shahi. Yes, my dear teachers, this is lesson plan and PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below into the description box. You may click it, download it, or you can amend it for your ease. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Our lecture 2 under the grammar title past tense verbs, regular and irregular verbs. Today we will do that. Before in English for grade 4, we have already learned about regular verbs and irregular verbs. I hope you recall this lecture. If you may not, you can watch this video lecture again. Our today's students' learning outcomes are recognize and use more action verbs from extended environment in speech and writing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 256, there shall be no compulsion in acceptance of the religion. The right course has become distinct from the wrong, so whoever disbelieves in thought and believes in Allah has grasped the most trustworthy handhold with no break in it, and Allah is hearing and knowing. Yes, my dear students, this beautiful verse is telling us that there is no compulsion in religion. We cannot do anything forcibly for anyone. So there is no compulsion for an acceptor, and the right course has become distinct from the wrong, and the right part, the right things are distinct from the wrong things. We can easily choose the right path for ourselves, and for being a Muslim, it's our duty to choose our right path. And Allah knows, and Allah hearing all of the things that we do, even that we think even. Yes, my dear students, 3 reading questions are there. What are verbs? What do you know about regular and irregular verbs? Yes, my dear teacher, pause the video and get these questions, answers from your students, and then come back. Excellent. I hope you have done it. Let's see what are verbs. A verb can be defined as a word that expresses an action or a state of being. Verbs are words that show some actions. Yes, my dear students. So what are verbs? Verbs are always actions. That actions we do even mentally or physically, these are called verbs. I am teaching to you, teach is a verb. You are sitting in your class, so sit is a verb. Also you are listening me, so listen is also a verb. So let's see a few examples are there. Look there, jump. So how he is jumping? So jump is also a verb. Yes, dive. They are diving in water. So dive is also a verb. Climb. Look that how he is climbing. Can see. Yes, dig. Dig is also a verb because it is also an action and it's a physical action. What are regular and irregular verbs? Regular verbs in the simple past tense are constructed by adding the D, R-E-D. For example, arrive, arrived. Irregular verbs do not have spelling rules. We can only know them by memorizing. For example, win, won, run, ran. Yes, my dear students, what are regular and irregular verbs? Regular verbs have mostly ed ending. The regular verbs, we can add or we can make a regular verb by adding d-r-e-d, like arrive, arrived, call, called, in this way. And irregular verbs are verbs that have changed three different forms. As we know that the verb has three forms, and in three different forms irregular verbs have three different shapes. So we can see that, and we can judge here irregular verbs and regular verbs. Play, played. You can see that same spelling we have added just ed. Yes, my dear students. Next is talk, talked. Just we have added ed, no spelling change, nothing is changed there. Share, share, same like that. Such type of verbs are called regular verbs. And next, let's see next. What are irregular verbs? Bring, brought, win, won, go, went. You can judge there, my dear students, that bring, different spelling, and in past tense verb, totally changed spellings. Here also win, won, here also changed spellings, and there go, gone. In this way, irregular verb have three different spellings. And next examples, tell, told, do, did, drink, drank, and the next, teach, taught, run, ran, make, made. You can judge in these examples also, their spellings are totally changed from the first form, base form of the verb. And the next are there, my dear students, that some verbs stay the same. In irregular verbs, some verbs stay the same. Their first form, second and third, all three forms are stay the same. You can judge here there, hit, hit, quit, quit, cost, cost, hurt, hurt. Same spelling, same sounds. Yes, my dear students, let's learn with activity. So what are regular and irregular verbs? Yes, my dear teachers. Bring in a rubber ball or use a small eraser, a scrunched up ball of paper, or anything else that's light and safe to throw, and let the game begin. Yes, my dear teachers, what you will do in first step, you will get a ball, soft ball, if easily available in class. If there is no available, you can get a scrambled paper or a soft thing that can be thrown easily. And the next step, choose an irregular verb and say the base form out loud. Say the name of a student and toss the ball to them. The student must catch the ball and say the past form. That student then chooses another verb and repeats the steps above. Continue until all the students have had a turn or two. Yes, my dear teacher, the next step is that you will throw that ball with the form of verb, base form, and student will change into regular or irregular form. Repeat this activity in your class, pause the video and enjoy the activity. Excellent. I hope you have enjoyed it. Good job. Now open your book, page number 76, and solve the question number 9 individually in your class. Fill in the blanks with the past form of verb. Do this activity in your class. Excellent. So what's our homework for today? Write 10 regular and irregular verbs in your notebooks. Yes, my dear students, you will write 10 regular and irregular verbs in your notebook with the heading. You can make column, it's up to you as you feel easy, but this is your homework for today. And yes, my dear teachers, this is worksheet, and this worksheet link is given below into the description box. You should click it, download it, and provide to your students in printed form. So let's wrap up our today. Today we learned about verbs and how we can recognize regular and irregular verbs by changing spellings or by adding D-R-E-D. And in this way, we have covered up our SLO, recognize and use more action verbs from extended environment in speech and writing. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have enjoyed today's lecture. See you in next lecture. Till that, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.